Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey everybody, another video request. If you have a request or you need some kind of point in direction in life, and your mother you do whatever you want, sweetheart. You're my special little prince. And your dad, well, sweetheart, you can do whatever you want. It's modern day women you're just my little princess. When you start realizing that's bullshit, and like there ain't no older brother to kick your fucking ass in shape or give you the real dope, I'm here. Okay, so you go to Asshole Consulting. And unlike your parents and your guidance counselors and teachers, I'm going to charge you. And you don't know for a fact. If it's free, how good can it be? Think about that one. There's some wisdom already, yeah. Angry old man wisdom. All right. Hello, Captain. I come to you today in dire need. My name is Michael, and I'm 21. I've been watching your videos for close to a year now, and you've helped me make a great decision to go into trade school. All right. I had no idea what I was doing in college for a good year and a half, taking a worthless degree in mathematics, which I wasn't even good at, and decided to go into HVAC. I was really successful in completing my trade school, taking up a full year of hard work, and became an operating engineer for refrigeration systems. After obtaining my license in New York, I figured out that this license is only good in the state of New York. I know, I despise New York myself, and it is my biggest life goal in life to own my own home in some cabin by a lake one day outside this liberal shithole. There's one big problem with me right now. I have no job experience, and I've been finding opportunities in New York through my dad, who has been working with a big company for 3 decades. He helped me get a job as an apprentice engineer for the summer, making $20 an hour with tons of overtime. I even got paid an engineer's rate of $37 an hour. So you're being paid $74,000 a year, effective at that rate, at the age of 21. I know you're in New York, but so far it sounds pretty good, the setup you got. I took the shutdown shift, and everyone was cool with me handling their machines. My super liberal parents have pushed me into college all my life and almost pushed me off the cliff of debt. Though I was smart to catch on and learn the truths of our society and how close we are in the brink of some sort of collapse, it is my primary objective to leave the city. I have the opportunity to go to Delaware. Delaware. I always said, dear, yes, love, let us go to Delaware. Oh, my, I've always wanted to visit Delaware. It was Venice, Paris, and Delaware. That's where everyone wants to go. Where I have 2 friends who are a couple and have a daughter, and they are willing to give me a room to stay in. They'll help me get a driver's license in the state of Delaware. Why do you need a driver's license? Don't you have your driver's license in New York? Get your fucking driver's license right there. Get yourself your fucking driver's license, and then you get your own driver's license. And what do you get? People help you get your license. Job hunt and look for a cheap place for me to stay in for about $500 a month. I have 2 really tough decisions to make that I need you to address right now. The New York route. Should I stay in New York for 2 to 5 years and join the local union while pursuing jobs in this field? Union school takes about 3 years for the local 94 union shop, but I can build up some experience and earn some extra cash to ultimately make my decision to move out later in life. With unionship, is that a word? I guess so. I can make about $55 an hour as an operating engineer. Though it sounds great in New York, it's actually shit because of taxes. The people on this job are nice enough to help me find a job in engineering in one of the most iconic companies there is. I'm not going to mention it. I've also realized that everyone is paranoid that the other person will take their job, and there's so many liberal pussies, they panic when a small little water bug shows itself. My biggest fear is becoming trapped in New York like my parents who weren't able to do anything since they are in a financial standstill. Even though this route seems bad, I won't be paying any bills or food or anything since I'll still be living with my parents. I should be saving at least $5,000 in these 3 months considering taxes are ridiculously high. That's still good. Whatever you lost on taxes, you're saving it with living expenses with your folks. 2, the Delaware route. Now this route will come as a leap of faith. I can't trust those 2. I can't fully trust these 2 wonderful people to cater to my needs while I'm there, since I met them on a Memporg, massive multi-online role-playing game. Yeah, it sounds weird, but I've been playing with them for a few good months, and they don't seem like weird freaks that want to steal my kidneys. It's nice they'll give me this opportunity. I won't parasite off them since I'll be coming with some money, but it'll give me the opportunity to start my life in a quiet location where I can actually prep without being seen as a freak. If they're full of shit, I plan to find a $500 rental spot in Delaware and look for a small job as an HVAC technician or something. If I can be an operating engineer there by switching over to the Delaware license, I do it no problem. But honestly, I would take a job picking up horse shit to live a life of peace and security if I can pay the bills and keep me fed. I also got family in Florida, so I could take that route too. But my family is more leaning to the left, and I can't take their decisions all the time. Plus, I prefer the cold weather. Florida's too humid, and the mosquitoes will eat me alive. Really? Oh, I couldn't stand New York. No way. I've been there twice. You couldn't get me to. No way. You make very, very great points in each video request you make. That they can be a bit rough around the edges. I take them to heart 100%. Yeah, I got a lot of people. You know, if you were just a little nicer, put a little bit of sugar. Shut the fuck up about a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. No one likes nice. No one. I'm gonna do a whole video about why nice is stupid. It doesn't work. It's amazing how much more respect when you get from people by kicking their ass than being nice to them. Don't you guys learn anything from dating? Huh? Have you? That's the case where I started a bit anywhere but New York City, but I'm determined to move out to the countryside and perhaps get off the grid. Thank you for that. Okay, look, here's the deal. You are inexperienced and you are young, and the grass looks greener on the other side. But you cannot, absolutely not, you cannot go to Delaware. You don't have a job lined up, dude, and you have no idea how lucky it is, liberal or not, how much your dad cares about you. Your dad, and now they may be misled politically or whatever, but your dad is getting you a job. They're feeding you and housing you, and you got what everybody wished they had when they graduated. You got a job mainly, but then you also have connections and a network. And yeah, you are benefiting from nepotism. So the next time, and I know you want to go out and do your own thing, but be honest. When I say, well, yeah, I got my job through my dad, and be honest about it. Say, yeah, like there might have been a better engineer out there. HVAC guy, but my dad got me this job and I try and do my best, okay? So be humble about that. Also be thankful. There ain't nobody, well there is, but not a lot. The vast majority of people your age don't make $20 an hour. Certainly not 37 when they go and they sub for some other guy, and certainly not as much overtime as you got. And as much as I have economic disagreements with unions, and sometimes it can be over aggressive, sometimes they just shut shit down, they do... I can't even say that because sometimes they do abuse their members, but this one seems like you're getting pretty good fair pay, and it seems like they're in it for you. Your dad has the connections. So I'm sorry, dude. I know you hate New York, but take a trip, travel around a little bit. This is what you should do. You've never been outside of New York City. Have you been to Delaware? Jesus Christ. What do you think's going to be there? Something fun? Something exciting? You don't even have a job. What you need to do, save up a lot of money. Keep working this job. Get the experience. Get your fucking driver's license. And then what I would do is, to get practice, go on road trips and visit different towns. Take some of your money and fly to different areas in the country and see what you may or may not like. This is at least a 2 to 5 year plan, as yours is. As you were thinking, like 2 to 5 years. Because it's going to take a while to see every little, not every, but every kind of general area of the United States to see where you might want to live. It's going to take time. But you just be thankful for what you have. You don't know what you have. You don't know what you have here. I'm telling you, suck it up. And if you get sick of New York, go on vacation. Go take a road trip on the weekend. Fly out to Denver, get a rental car, drive around, take a look at the mountains. Fly back Sunday night. Go ahead, fly out to Los Angeles. Realize that the cities on the left coast are just as shitty as those on the west or the east coast. Just go and explore different areas. And then when you find a town that you really like, then you start applying for jobs. And then when you get a job, then you move there. You don't go move in with a bunch of geeks and nerds, no offense, I am one, that you found playing World of Warcraft on. Not to say they couldn't be great people, they could be. But that's a bad idea. Bad idea, Jeans, bad idea, okay? So you're going to stay in New York. You're going to capitalize on this opportunity that you have right now. You're going to buy your dad and your mom get your dad a thank you card and get your mom some fucking flowers. And you bust your ass off, you save your money, and you start exploring until about the age of 26. And then you'll find out how, like, you'll say, oh man, I really love Dallas. Or oh, wow, I really love, I don't know, Detroit. Oh, kill me. Anyway, so yeah, you're doing great. I just don't think you realize it. So best of luck to you. Toodles.